my Capricorns. How you guys doing? I hope you, my fellow earth signs, I hope you guys are doing well and have had an amazing kickoff to your solar return year. This is Meaningful Intuitive Guided Tarot. For anyone that is new coming to this channel, I welcome you. Thank you for coming aboard this MIGT train. As I said in my pre-intro to giving you guys a shout out, I did mention that I follow this tradition of giving a virtual bonus 3-part reading with, speaking of virtual, kick off by showing you guys in honor of your special day for you Cappies. I have here a happy birthday slice of cake in honor of you. All right, and we are going to blow out the candles. All right, the sparkle, I'm just going to use my hand to pour it out. So I have the cake here in honor of your special day. And as well, in that video, I mentioned that I have over here in the corner, I have my bottle of wine, and I have wine in my wine glass, another virtual way in honoring you guys' very special day. So with that being said, cheers to you guys for not only kicking off a brand new month, but more importantly, kicking off 2024. All right, so cheers to you guys. And with that, I do wish all of you a wonderful 2024. With that being said, let's get right into your 3-part bonus reading. I'm going to try to keep this very short because some of you are still celebrating or you might be going out later. And just in case you are curious and wondering what your first month, starting from today, this first week, as I mentioned that I am going to be breaking it down, dividing it quarterly for the month of January. Normally in the past, I would do weekly readings, but because you guys are you are celebrating your birthday, I wanted to extend it to give you your readings by the week for the whole month. All right. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. Like I say, I will try to keep this very short. Sometimes I have a hard time in trying to keep my readings under a certain amount of time, but I have to learn to do that because I'm very thorough and just kind of making sure that the message come across. And sometimes it may take me a little longer, but I promise you, because like I said, I know you guys are celebrating your day. So with that being said, let's get into it. So your reading is the collective for all you Capricorns, right? Regardless of your placement, sun, moon, or rising, or even Venus, this reading is for you. However, just because it is a general, that's what it is. It's a general reading, though, for all you Capricorns, okay? So for those of you that are watching, may come across it at some time during this month, know that the messages is going to be specific, perhaps, for just a portion of you. It's not going to resonate with each and every one of you. But because we have divided your reading for the whole month, we are tapping into the 3 major areas that is the most, that needs clarity at times. That is, first we're going to start off with your personal and spiritual developmental growth. Then we're going to move over and shift to your love and relationships. And then we will close out with your money and finance, connecting to your work and career. All right? So with that being said, let's get into it. So we are going to kick off what the energy will be like for you Capricorns the first quarter week of January. And so the overall energy that you guys pulled out for the first week is take responsibility for your actions, okay? Now, we all know that saying when it comes to taking responsibility for your actions is that doing to others as you would have them doing it to you, right? And I feel like that is the overall focus for you guys somehow for this week. That there might be a situation that you would have to be like that bigger person, okay? taking responsibility for your actions. Now, actions doesn't have to be like physical actions, although next to that, to this card, clarifying that, we got the overall energy of the Five of Swords. So when you put these two energies together, or with the Five of Swords confirming basically what is the overall energy behind this message, is that one or two things. Some of you might be dealing with a person of air energy, because swords is connected to the air element, that being Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, so I'm getting two messages. In one aspect, like I said, you could be dealing with an air sign this week, all right? And like I said, maybe, unfortunately, coming into the new month, you might have had some type of disagreement or some type of argument. I don't feel that it's nothing major per se, but I feel that some of you might need to kind of think about maybe what it was that you said, right? And then to find the need to take the action, taking responsibility of being a bigger person to like apologize, okay? And, by doing so, I feel that you will yield good results. Like that saying, do unto others as you have them doing unto you. So when you kind of switch the role and flip it around, what if it was that the person did what you said and you felt like they needed to make an apology and to make amends? So I feel that whatever this is and whomever this may mean for you, coming up for this week, right? So this, like I said, feels like more of a specific message for a few of you, right? This may not resonate with some of you. I haven't drunk much. You guys just saw me take a sip, and I feel as if I've had 3 glasses already. Anyway, so again, now that was the first message. The second message is that for some of you, you might be going through some type of mental disturbance or mental stress in some kind of way. All right? And if that's the case, I hope it's not. Don't do that. Not for yourself. You don't deserve that, because the swords deal with the mental suits. So again, if you are all in your head about something, maybe about an action that maybe you took, that maybe you shouldn't have, pertaining to your own overall personal, something that you did, and now you're kind of thinking about what you did. It's like, if it's words that you said, it's like, I can't take back those words. Or maybe you took an action that you wasn't too sure about, and now you are kind of thinking it. Well, go ahead and just kind of say to yourself, okay, can I resolve this, right? Or is there another solution, right? So in other words, it's like, don't feel that how you did something, it can't be undone. Or look at it from a positive perspective, right? So don't be all in your head and causing yourself internal conflict about whatever it is that you might have said or done, okay? So get out of your head and just think about how you can turn maybe that feeling into something positive moving forward, all right? And especially you guys, celebrating your first day, you don't want to start off your week with this kind of, energy. All right, so that is the message that I get overall for you guys for the first week of January. Now we're going to move over into what is the energy and what is going to be going on for you guys moving into the second quarter week of January. And the card that you guys pulled out was Trust Your Intuition. So this is very clear and straightforward. Whatever don't feel right is probably not right, right? And if you have an intuition about something, but you're not sure, and you're kind of like deciding, always go with your gut feeling. Your intuition is always going to guide you to what is right. Even though you might not be too sure, but always go with your internal gut feeling. We all have it, right? But we have to rely on it. So I feel that for the second week that you guys are going to be called upon to really trust your intuition. And next to that, clarifying the overall message behind it, you guys got the Ten of Wands. Now the Ten of Wands is about action, right? So again, if you find yourself in a situation or find yourself somehow in the second week about something that maybe you are not too certain about, Spirit is saying follow your intuition, right? And again, if you get that feeling that this is not right, something just doesn't feel right, it's off. Push it to the side and leave it, right? There's this saying, if in doubt, leave it out. Walk away from it, and by doing so, you might find out later that was the best decision that I did, because the Ten of Wands is an energy of pushing things away, walking away from it, right? No longer carrying that energy around, right? Because of uncertainty. So for the second week, Spirit is saying you need to really pay attention and go with your own intuition about a person, place, or situation. You would know if this is resonating for you. You would know from Meaningful Intuitive Guided Tarot, kind of giving you a heads up that for the second week, some of you Cappies will need to really pay attention to your own guidance, right? And it will probably, in the long run, be the best decision that you made by going with your gut feeling. All right? So now let's move down to the third week of January. And the energy that came out behind that was you are never alone. Okay? Now, the card that came out to represent what this message could mean, you guys got the major arcana of the Justice. Okay? So this basically, to me, I'm picking up more that it might perhaps maybe be some type of legal issue that maybe you might be dealing with. And again, I'm still picking up for you guys that you might be all in your head about something. So I'm kind of going back to that energy of the Five of Swords, which connects to you guys, remember, responsibility, taking responsibility for your actions. I'm somehow feeling that that energy is spilling over for you in the third week, pertaining to maybe, like I said, a legal matter. But it could be any type of legal matter. This could simply just mean, it could be anything. You would know how this will be for you when that time comes later on of the month. But whatever it is, you are not alone. Meaning that if you are unsure, if it is being involving some type of legal issue, and you are not too certain about something, it could be something as maybe, being aware of the fine print to maybe closing on a house or a home or any type of documentation. I feel that you guys, it's saying that if you are not certain, right, looking at the fine prints of something, and there are questions you have, reach out to maybe to get some type of legal advice, legal assistance or something to help you to get the overall best suitable resolution to something, right? Or even if it's just an understanding about a documentation. You are not alone. Don't feel that you are left alone to figure it out. You can reach out to professionals or whomever it is that this is dealing with. You are not alone, okay? So that is what I overall get intuitively about some type of perhaps a legal situation that might arise for you in the third week. And it's nothing bad or negative. It's just that sometimes when it comes to certain legal matters, sometimes we feel like we have to pick our brains to try to figure out how to translate what is being interpreted here. No, go out, get some type of legal advice, and to get the answer so that you can better understand something. All right, so that's what I got for that. Now, moving over to your last week, the fourth quarter week of January, the energy that will be surrounding you guys when it comes to your personal and spiritual growth, you guys got follow the golden rule. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, again, it could, for some of you, means, right, do unto others as you want them doing to you. That is generally when it comes to that. Even though I did mention it behind taking responsibility of your actions, that still kind of ties into that, right? Because if we have done someone wrong, we should take responsibility. But in reverse, if someone have done something to us, then we would expect them to apologize. But when it comes to this particular personal situation for the last week of January, follow the golden rule. I feel because the cards that came out behind that to symbolize what is the message behind that, you got the Ten of Cups along with the Ace of Cups. So we are speaking about the personal aspect of your life. Now, for some of you, this could simply mean that for that last week, but ending of January, you guys are very serious. Now, if this is for a male that's watching, as generally most of my viewers and subscribers are my divine feminine ladies. So overall, this is going to be geared toward you. But if you are a male that is tapping into this message, for some of you, I feel that it's like you are old fashioned when it comes to maybe you are wanting, like if you are dating a feminine energy and how you was, how you was raised. Maybe you're not one of those masculines that want to live with someone. You want to do things the traditional way, right? Following that rule, but it's how you was raised, your upbringing. Maybe you want to put a ring on it first and get married, because the Ten of Cups does represents marriage. It represents family, right? Or it could be where you just want to be able to, before you are getting serious, you kind of want to, like I say, make it very clear and known that this is the way that you prefer to do it. Now, if you are a feminine watching, and the message for you is that maybe because of your upbringing, how you was raised, you want to get married first. You, before the family, what they say is the saying, marriage and then baby carriage. So for some of you, maybe you are wanting to have children and a baby, but you want to do it the right way. Get married first and then come the children, right? So I feel that that is what the golden rule overall means for you guys coming into the fourth week or the ending of the month, that if you guys have been dating, because we got the Ace of Cups here, which is new love, I feel that, or if you are either or have begun dating or you have been dating, so it's either you just started dating or you have been dating someone for the past few months, and maybe you find that maybe they are moving too fast towards something that you are not quite ready for. I feel you are going to want to follow that golden rule of doing things kind of like the traditional way, if that makes sense. All right, so that is what I got for you guys pertaining to this area. Now, as we close out and wind down, I picked a card from the Soul's Journey deck to now see what was the overall moral of the theme for you guys for January. And you guys got peace. It says, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. But peace is what is the overall theme for you guys for the whole of January. So when you break down each week, it does make sense. Because remember, let's do a quick recap. We got the Five of Swords. Generally, the Five of Swords is not like a peaceful energy. So when it comes to your actions, right, taking responsibility, by doing the right thing, you are overall achieving peace, or you will see peace. When it comes to following your intuition, with the Ten of Wands, if something don't feel right, it's not right, and somehow later on, you're going to be at ease. You're going to be peaceful with your decision. When it comes down to the third week of justice, you will be happy and at peace that you got the answer that you needed to proceed forward. And then when it comes to that last week, following that golden rule, sticking to what you feel and know in terms of what is best for you, you will be at peace because you have spoken how you felt. So again, if you are dating someone or you are connected to someone, you are going to be at peace that you spoke up and that you did not, what's the word I want to say? You're going to be at peace, right? That you kind of followed your own way in terms of what it is and how you want to do things for yourself, because that was, like I said, maybe how you was raised, or maybe that is just your own preference in terms of how you approach love, or whomever it is that you are forming some type of a close relationship with. All right, but overall, the theme for you guys pertaining to personal and spiritual will be peace in every aspect of the energies that have come out for you presented within the first 4 weeks of January. All right. So I hope that part of that reading resonate or will resonate for you guys. You're always welcome to come back and let me know. All right. Now let's move over to, let me just grab a sip of water. All right. So now we're going to shift over to love and relationships, and we are going to tap into each week when it comes to that, what energy is surrounding you when it comes to love and relationships. So for the first week, you guys got the King of Pentacles, which is connected to your energy, right? Because Capricorn is earth element, and Pentacles is connected to the earth sign. So you being a Capricorn, this makes sense when it comes to love and relationships. It's almost like I'm kind of feeling that with that last week when it comes to your personal area of your life. Remember how the last week ends out with following your golden rule when it comes to love. It's like spilling over actually into this area of love, because with the King of Pentacles, that this energy is about stability. It's about your home. It's about things that you value. So remember, if you are valuing your own golden rule for yourself and what it is you want to create for your life, this is why the King of Pentacles is here. And the Love Oracle, that symbolizes that, you guys, from the Love Oracle deck, you got engagement rings. It says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. I love it. I always mention this. I love it when the card synchronizes, because when you think about it, when it comes to that, you are looking for something meaningful. For some of you, you are not about the casual, sex or the casual one-night stands or anything that is casual. You are, for this 2024, for those of you particularly that are single, I feel that you are and have entered 2024 with doing what you feel is what morally feels right for you, but also it's like saying, this is what I want when it comes to love. I want something stable, because Pentacles is stability, and this is what the Love Oracle is signifying. So for some of you, again, if you have been seeing someone or been dealing with someone for the past few months, this is where it's, how do we say it? It's go, or it's either break, or whatever saying. I think you get the idea. It's crunch time. So it's like you are coming down to the wire about someone, that you are very serious in wanting a commitment. And just like that Ten of Wands, if a commitment is not in the foreseeable future with this person, right? Maybe you have been engaged for a while. So for some of you, this could also, on the other flip side, this can mean that some of you coming into the first week, that you might become engaged. So take it as it resonates. So either you have had a ring put on your finger, and now maybe you are wanting to kind of, make it official. And if for some of you, spoiler alert, you might become engaged. If this is the case and it's happening for you sometime in January, but particularly we're asking about what the energy is for you for the first week, come back and let me know if you did get an engagement ring. All right. So again, it's going to be either you're going to get an engagement ring and be proposed to, and it will be something stable, because anytime you get Pentacles, it is about stability. It is about commitment, something that is going to be there for the long haul, right? It's no fly-by-night type of energy. And again, I just want to say for emphasis, if you have been dealing with somebody that has been kind of like dragging their feet, right? Because Pentacles is slow-moving energy. So at the same time that it is stable, it is slow. So if you feel like the person that you are with, they have been dragging their foot, I think now it's where you might kind of make your voice known and let them know, like, okay, what is the status? Are we moving somewhere? I want commitment, because it is a new year, and this is what it is that you want for yourself. All right? It's all about you, Capricorns. Always know that, you are always in the driver's seat. You have the power to wield the direction and how you want your life to be. All right. Now let's move over to the second week pertaining to your love and relationship. What is the energy behind that? And you guys got the Seven of Pentacles. So you got a lot of Pentacles here. So with the Seven of Pentacles, this is about investing. Investing, not only in financial matters, because we're talking about love. This is like investing in yourself or investing in a partnership. And the love oracle that came out with that to clarify this is sunglasses. It says watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So for some of you, again, I feel that if you are with someone that you have been with, I think that you are observing if this person is going to be indebted to you and is willing to invest in this connection or partnership for the long term. Because I feel that if you are seeing for the second week, however this turns out for you, if you are observing and you are seeing things not quite looking like maybe you were promised, I think you're going to kind of take it and look at it from a different perspective. And maybe that might be sort of a red flag to say, I'm not too sure about this. And you might pull out and you might kind of put something on hold or just walk away from it altogether. Because 2024 is a year. Now, I'm not saying that 2024 is going to be, 2024, by the way, from most astrologers, have deemed it to be one of the most successful, very abundant year than it has been for the past couple of years. But just because I say that, that don't mean that the whole 2024 is going to be all, cream and sugar. No. But I'm just saying that when it comes to love, and I felt a little bit of it with your personal reading as we kind of wind down the end of January, that you guys somehow is going to be kind of dealing with someone. I feel that someone from the past and someone new. So whichever this means for you, I feel that there's going to be a decision to be made and there's going to be like further discernment in terms of, okay, is this person willing to invest in this relationship, right? Because we're talking about relationship. How much are they willing to invest? But also I pick up equilibrium. If you've been dealing with this person, are they giving equally? Are they giving as much as you are giving? So it's going to be like some kind of discernment taking place for you about somebody. And because we do have pentacles, you could be dealing with another earth sign, another Capricorn like yourself, or a Taurus, or what's the other sign? Or Virgo. All right? So take it as you leave. It doesn't necessarily have to be that you are dealing with another earth sign, but it could be because you got it coming out here in your love spread. Now let's move over to the third week of January when it comes to love. And the energy that came out that will be surrounding you for the third quarter week is the Three of Wands. And so again, as you are going through this in the first and second week, I feel like either one or two things. That after making that discernment and figuring out if this is a go or no, the Three of Wands is either waiting for your ships to come in or turning your back on something. But because you got the love oracle of palm tree, which means stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility, I feel that whatever it was that you saw with this person, that it's not going the long haul, you are ready to turn your back and move on. Okay, so that's one aspect of what this could mean. For the others of you, it means that maybe after talking to your person, that you guys have agreed that you will move forward. Because Three of Wands is moving forward to something. And with palm tree is like moving forward to your happiness, to your bliss with your partner. All right, so that is what might be, shaping up for you energetically pertaining to the third week. And now as we wind out the last week when it comes down to love and relationships, the card that came out was the Eight of Wands. So again, it's fast-moving energy, or it just means moving forward. Wands is about moving forward. So for others of you, when I mentioned that you might be dealing with an earth element, for some of you, you might be dealing with a fire sign, because Wands is connected to the fire signs, which is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So again, if you are dealing with a fire sign and you have been, wanting some answers, I feel that the communication is coming in, because Eight of Wands also deals with communication. And if you are letting go or turning your back on someone, it's showing that the cards that came out, and I also pulled out the Ace of Cups, which was like behind here, so I just felt like I wanted to bring it into this last week for you, because it's a connection here. So for some of you, I feel that you are in fact going to walk away from someone and be open to someone new, or maybe you have been juggling and been dealing with two different people, right? And so maybe you are making a decision, going back to sunglasses, watching and observing. Remember, I also mentioned about equilibrium, give or take. And I feel like you might have been choosing between someone from your past and someone that you have been dating recently. And I feel that, again, after discerning, you are figuring out for this last end of January that you will be walking away and either being open, like after dealing with things not working out with your current partner, you are closing that door and walking away from that relationship and saying to yourself, I am open to new love. I'm ready. Because remember, that attitude for 2024, it's no bull crap, right? And that's for all of us, not just for you Cappies, but it's like, I'm not taking the bull. I'm not taking any crap. This is what I want. This is what, and if you're not willing to give it to me, it's okay, but don't waste my time, and I'm not going to waste your time, is what I'm getting here. And then the love oracle that is symbolizing the message of these energies is lightening. And it says, sudden change, shocking news, sunrise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. So remember, going back to the Eight of Wands is also the energy of the card of communication. So somehow I feel that this can go either way. This can be you guys communicating with someone from the past that is not willing to step up and to move further into the relationship, and you are letting them know that it's over. And I also felt that when I read this energy, some of you be very careful. So there's a slight cautionary message here that whomever it is, if this is a fire sign that you are involved in, be very careful when you tell them the news, because I feel that they may have a reaction that may not be taken well. There are many people that can't take rejection well. So I feel that if this is a fire a fire sign male that you are kind of cutting ties with, right? Maybe like I said, he had promised you, and then you realize after looking and watching, observing that he is not going to give you what you want, and you tell him, look, I want to end this. This is not working out. Be very careful, all right? Because like I said, some people don't take rejection well, and I feel like it might stir up some type of argument or something. So just be cautious about that, when it comes down to breaking someone's heart, or just being truthful and honest that I don't want this anymore. All right? So that is what I got when it comes to this area of your life. So if it did resonate, you let me know. And for the remainder of the month, as things progress, right? And you feel that the messages from each of the week is going to resonate, and you see that it is resonating, then you can always come back and let me know. All right? Now, let's wind out with the last aspect of your life, and now we're focusing on money and finance, connecting to your work and career. And so for the first week, what came out for you guys was the Five of Swords. Okay? Overall, I think out of all the other aspects of your life, I like the money and the financial aspect that came out. Because even though you got the Five of Swords, the overall energy behind it is that for some of you, you have been waiting for something, an opportunity. Waiting, whether it's an opportunity pertaining to a new career change or an opportunity from a job, it's going to happen. I feel also that some of you have been patient. So let's just say 2023, you applied for something and you didn't hear back from them. That is one example. You're going to hear communication. If you were applying for various positions or whatever it is, and you had to wait and you didn't hear anything from it, then you're going to hear something from them. Because I feel again that you guys have been very patient, but Five of Swords is also not always external conflict, right? It's internal conflict. So again, it kind of takes me back. What you notice, if you remember, you guys got the Five of Swords when it came to your personal. So this is tapping. The money does affect your personal. So with the Five of Swords here again, that lets me know that this has been something internal that you guys have been dealing with. Rest assured, from what I can see the first week, somehow, excuse me, that whatever it was that you've been waiting for, it is going to come to your fruition, right? Because next to that, you guys got the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is a very promising card. So the things that you have hoped for, wished for, dreamed for, been patient about, it's going to come. Your prayers have been answered. Okay? That's what the Nine of Cups represents. So get out of your head. Stop worrying. Stop stressing. You beautiful souls, you don't need to stress about it. And I know for 2023, for some of you, because I am also an earth sign, I am a Taurus, so I feel like for us earth signs, period, we might have been dealing with some type of imbalances and, financial struggles or what have you. But when I tell you that for us earth signs, it is going to look good for us. We're going to see all our hard work, whatever that may mean for you, that we did in 2023, for this 2024, it's going to pay off, all right? Because our prayers have been answered. Now, for the second week, when it comes to money and finance, the card that came out was the Five of Cups. So, yes, if you know the Five of Cups, it's one of those energies that you are waiting, right? You've been yearning for something, right? Because it's almost like a lost opportunity in a way, but you've been yearning, you've been hoping. That's why you've been in the Five of Swords energy, right? Same thing with me. I've been waiting. 2023, for the past couple of months, I've been waiting for certain things to happen and made me sad, yearning, or not yearning, but kind of waiting to see, okay, is it gonna, if I'm gonna get that phone call, is this gonna come through for me? And it had put me into this energy. But again, I've been patient because you got the Temperance, okay? Which means we have persevered. We've been patient. Now it's going to pay off. Our patience and perseverance is going to pay off, okay? So whatever it is that you wish for and hope for, it is going to come to you, particularly when it comes to money and finance. When it comes to that career that we've been wanting and thinking about, is going to take off. When it comes to that job position that we applied for, or just waiting for that opportunity, it's going to happen. All right? Now, moving over to the third week, the energy that you guys have is that of the Major Arcana of the Strength card. So you are exuding strength, courage, and confidence. So remain positive. As I said, you guys have been like on a holding pattern, right? You've been holding back. And for some of you, it's like maybe wanting to feel like you want to burst and just let that lion out, because it's like, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Again, you have persevered. You have held on. Now you are going to see that things now is going to pick up. Because the card next to that as well was the Eight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is two different, it's a few messages. But for you, I'm getting two messages. The Knight of Pentacles is, again, things that have taken long, from hearing back from employers hearing back from something pertaining to money or an opportunity, it was just dragging its foot, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles can also be not only taking its time, but it also can be like a pause, okay? So it's going to pick up. I'm getting that now. It's almost going to be like that Knight of Swords. Things is going to pick up for you. It's going to come in for you. And this is like the third week of January. Another message I'm getting with the Knight of Pentacles is that of whatever it is that's coming to you, this opportunity, it's going to be tangible. It's going to be for the long haul. It's going to be solid and secure for you. So your finances in general is going to be very secure and stable, because Pentacles is, which is your energy, it is about stability and security, right? And I just feel that overall for you guys, your reading is focusing a lot on that. When it comes, if you notice, when it comes to so far with each element or each aspect of your life, it seems to be like a theme: stability, security. So when it comes to your own personal growth, you're looking to get a sense of stability when it comes to your mind, because I feel like you guys have been in your mind, right? So you're looking for overall peace of the mind. And then when it comes to love, again, you're looking for a sense of stability, insecurity, commitment. Now, when it comes to your money and finance, you're looking for that too. But the opportunity will be stable and it will be secure for the long haul, right? It's not something that is going to come to you and it's going to leave you. It's there. It's going to be there with you, all right? And again, just for emphasis, the other cards that was in the shadows of what you have been through, you got the Three of Swords, the Page of Swords. This is like delayed. The page brings news, but sometimes it's delayed news. So this is what I'm saying. You guys have been waiting for something. You're going to get the news that you've been wanting to hear. You got the Six of Swords. So all of that internal self-destruction, so to speak, internally, you are moving toward calmer waters, right? Whatever it was that you experienced in the past 6 months of 2023, it's going to now bring you, 2024 is going to bring you into a sense of calmness and peace and tranquility in every aspect of your life. We got the Knight of Cups, right? Something that you've been waiting for. Cups is connected to water element, but this could be someone of water element, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, that will be bringing you some type of an opportunity, or it could be some type of a contract that you're about to sign, but it's going to be an offer that you are going to love. It's like once in a life opportunities. Speaking of which, you also got the Major Arcana of the Death. Now, for some of you, this might require you that you might have to leave your home residence to go to another state for this opportunity. So that's another, like a side message for you, right? Because you also got the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is about the home. It's about your residence. So for some of you, you might have to travel. That's one message. You might have to travel maybe to another state or city to get there, or it might mean that you might have to physically relocate for this opportunity. And I feel that if that's what it is, that is going to be taking place toward the end of this month, I feel that you guys would do it because it's something that you've been waiting for. It's like, I don't care. I'm willing to do it. And I feel that your offer is going to be worth it because it's going to be something that is going to be substantial. It's going to be paying you well, or you're going to get a lot of benefits behind taking this opportunity when it comes to your money and career. All right, so my Capricorns, that is what I got for you. I don't know how long. I never usually have a clock next to me other than my phone, but this is where I end your 3-part birthday bonus reading. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please send some electricity to that thumbs button to give me a like. as well. I am open. I would like to hear your comments. If this is something, of course, that it's the first of the day of January. So if this is something that perhaps you have already begun to experience, whichever area from today, let me know. Or in the next couple of days and weeks toward the end of January, you can always come back to let me know if this reading did at some point did resonate with you. All right, and just so you guys know, as a sidebar, that I am open for private sessions. So if you want a more of a detailed reading for yourselves for January, I do offer personal readings where I can tap in to your energy and your situation and whatever area that is pertaining to your energy. All right, the information will be in the description box. All right, my Capricorns, once again, thank you for watching. Thank you for allowing me to come into your space and vice versa. Thank you for coming to my space so that I can give you your reading pertaining to your solar return day. And with that being said, I'm wishing all of you an amazing birthday. Until the next solar return year, peace, love, prosperity, and abundance. Stay positive, my Capricorns. Bye.